Damon here with NLP Gym. Reframing. It's one of the foundational and fundamental techniques in NLP. It's kind of more of a metaphor. If you think about how we take in information, what information we decide to take in, and what information we decide not to take in, we can call that a frame. Inside the frame is the information we're taking in. What's outside the frame is information we're not taking in. And we have to do this because there's just way too much information hitting our senses all at once at any given time. So when you think about the frame, is where do you set that frame? And where you set that frame is going to give you the information that tells you what meaning to make of whatever it is you're experiencing. So if you set the frame one way, and you're taking in meaning that way, say you get stuck, like in a problem. That's one of the reasons why you're stuck in that problem is not because there's not a solution or a resource, it's because of the way that you framed it. When you change frame size, you open the frame, close the frame, maybe move the frame into a different place, then you allow in new information, which then can help you solve the problem. The solution might lie in a different space. To give you an example of what I'm talking about, some of the presuppositions of NLP use reframing. So like failure, for example. To reframe failure, we say that there is no failure, there's only feedback. So if you reframe failure into feedback, then it's not failure anymore, it's just you're not getting the feedback that you want. So all you need to do is change your behavior or change whatever it is that you're doing to alter the feedback. Another one is that all behavior, no matter how negative it is, always starts as a positive intent. This can be hard for people to grasp because we think of some of the horrible things that people can do, and we don't want to think of that as originating with a positive intent. But if you go deep enough, oftentimes you will find that there is a positive intent behind that behavior. And that's a reframe. And when you reframe that way, you often are more sympathetic toward yourself for maybe things that you've done that you weren't proud of and you're not happy about. And then also you're more sympathetic toward other people. When you see people do things that you don't like or that you think is bad, and you think about it as originating as having a positive intent, you'll have a lot more sympathy for that person. Another way of reframing is in sales and persuasion and influence. And Doug O'Brien's coming to teach sleight of mouth, which is a technology that Robert Dilts created, modeling famous people such as Socrates and Plato and even Richard Bandler on how well they were able to persuade people. These are 14 language patterns that Robert Dilts coded that you can use in everyday just conversation to persuade and influence, and he called it sleight of mouth. Doug O'Brien has been teaching it for about 30 years, and he is a master of these language patterns, and he teaches it to lawyers, doctors, even with the help of their patients, coaches, trainers, teachers, salespeople, and I think he's even taught it to some politicians, which he won't tell me the names of. Anyway, Doug will be coming July 9th and 10th here to Santa Cruz to teach those patterns. So check us out at nlp-gym.com. You can sign up for that workshop on the website. Also follow us on YouTube and subscribe to this. Actually, follow us on Facebook and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Take care.